Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Let me make sure that it's working. Let me make sure that it's working and what you guys are seeing. Okay. How is everybody doing? Let me make sure that it's working. Okay. Okay, we in. I don't know if this is gonna stream on YouTube Shorts. But let's play some rapid chess. So that's my plan for today. Our first opponent, Amir from France, and we are playing with white. Hey, Cypher is in the chat. What's up, Cypher? It's my first stream in a while. My number one fan is already back. 1000 elo player, yeah. Well, that's good. Stay for the stream to learn some tricks. So it looks like my opponent is gonna be playing the accelerated dragon variation. Get out. Oh wow, that's a new feature on YouTube. You can see your top rated fans. So right now, Neural Chess. Lol, I'm joking, it's Zengfei. They have a crown, it says number one. Number one. Because I guess you sent the most messages. Life is simple. See James stream, click on stream. Yeah, so I didn't play c4 because c4 is very, very boring. And I will be the first one to say that. By the way, guys, is this thing streaming on YouTube Shorts? Please check for me. Especially Zengfei. I know he's the expert of YouTube. Yeah, please, is this thing streaming on YouTube Shorts or just regular YouTube? Okay, this is my line that I came up with, this move g4 to stop any knight f5 business. Wow, we're going into the exact line. This, I beat the some 2100 at Moja in this line in like 3 moves. Wow, we got some South African viewers, it seems. Yeah, YouTube Shorts. Okay, that's great. Right now it looks like Zengfei and Cypher are competing for the number one fan spot there. IDK though. So my point is takes. The bishop can't take the pawn because the knight on h6 will be hanging, and also right now I'm threatening pawn to f5. Yep, yeah. So yeah, the pawn is not hanging because of this knight, and the whole point of this opening is that this knight on h6 has very limited squares. So yeah, I think I can passant the guy. He has to take back with the pawn, because if he takes with anything else, g5 is winning. Unless I just leave the pawn here, but then I think knight f7 is going to cause me some tough time. This is following my game from round 11. So now I'm left with the tough choice. Do I put the bishop on g2 or do I play bishop c4 check? Because bishop g2 puts some pressure on this pawn, but bishop c4 You know, puts pressure on the king. I think I'm gonna play bishop c4. It comes with a check. Next move, I just castle, and my bishop is never getting contested on this square. So yeah, let me just castle f5. My opponent is playing pretty fast, but yeah, I think I can play g5, knight f7, h4, h5, and I'm gonna be having a great time. Bishop c4 is Sigma. I think h5 is like a massive threat. I'll be threatening some sacrifices there even. Okay, knight on e5 is pretty good, but I guess I just drop my bishop back to b3. Try keep the g8 square covered. Wow, guys, 15 viewers. I'm a very popular guy, it seems. This is why I stopped streaming on Twitch, because I feel like on Twitch I got no viewers. But as soon as I'm on YouTube, this is my like second ever YouTube stream, and look at that, 15. I'm just gonna go straight for the attack with h5. I don't see right now. Why not? Rucksack incoming. Me and Neural Chess are on the same page. I guess he wants to play bishop here. No rucksack right now, because the king can go to g6. So how can I make this work? I don't see the way. I guess I just play rook h3 or maybe rook h2. Rook h2 runs into knight here or here though, so let me go rook h3. Oh, by the way guys, is the sound good? Let me know. Is the sound good? Okay, that bishop is quite strong. f4 looks like an annoying thing. So I want to stop my opponent from playing f4. I can play bishop f4 myself. Because I don't see a point of going rook h1. Because this guy is just defended. So let me play bishop f4. Prevent any bishop f4 idea from my opponents. Very camera quality though. I apologize for that. Yeah, the knight f2 is a threat. The camera quality is not the best. How do I prevent knight f2? I'll just do this. Rook h1, sack on g6. Watch out for the fork. Aha. Zheng Fei thinks the South African champion is gonna fall for a fork. You're crazy. You are crazy. No, the sack didn't work because the king can run away to g6. So okay guys, I'm planning on streaming for an hour. Or an hour longer, so ending at 10. Okay, bishop e6 looks like a decent try. Not really sure what to do, to be honest. In bishop e6 looks like something at least. You don't know what to do, just attack your opponent's piece and see what they do. Some good advice. Okay, bishop c7 is something potentially. My opponent's pieces are actually pretty nice, which is annoying for me. What do I do? Yeah. I guess I'm trying to put my knight on c5. Oh wow, did I just blunder? No, the bishop's protected. Luckily. Rook here, I guess I go knight c5. And hopefully I'm not falling for any tactics. Next, probably c3. c3, where's this rook even going? Is this rook trapped? The rook might be trapped, that would be very funny. I legit think the rook is trapped. Like, every square is covered. Look at that. Oh wow, he finds this. This is, his point is after takes. He wants to go knight f2. So I guess that's quite smart from him. Quite smart. I can play king c2. Takes here, yeah. Knight takes. I mean, it's pretty good. Let me just play king c2, but then rook f1. Alright, I'll just go into the endgame. Why not? Let me just go into the endgame. His knight is actually trapped on the side of the board here. If f4, I can take it. So maybe I go king f3, king g2. One thing for sure, I definitely need to speed up. Okay. Here, I'm pretty sure I take him and take him. Now I'm a pawn up. And next bishop here and take this guy means I'll be 2 pawns up. Okay, that move does absolutely jack. Here, or even bishop g2. But I just have to, now I just have to focus on my opponent's threats and simply avoid them. Okay, that is quite an annoying move. Let's go here, I guess. Wow. Still bishop here is the threat. So welcome to the stream, everybody. Mate with bishop and knight. Okay, I think that's quite a good move. Where do I go? Maybe I play b4. This looks like a weird move, but my plan is if he takes. Now his pawn is stuck on a light square. Okay, I guess he's coming after this guy. You know, this is probably very dumb. If I was playing classical, I would have found a much better way to deal with this stuff. But right now I am suffering. Trying not to snap defeat from the jaws of victory, if you know what I mean. Let's do this. Bishop will go to d5. Hopefully my king can come in. But the one whose king is coming in is my opponent, actually. Knight c6 is my threat. Knight c6 is looking real good for me. Check, take this pawn. My pawns will be running. Bishop d6. Do you know how to mate with bishop and knight? I actually had this last weekend at my tournament. I had to checkmate with bishop and knight, or I would have had to. I had a bishop and knight and one pawn. My opponent had like 5 pawns. He had multiple chances to exchange everything, but he chose not to. He chose not to exchange, and I didn't actually have to do the bishop and knight checkmate. So if here, I guess. That looks rather annoying, so let me play king here to prevent this. Okay, I think I'm protecting my pawn now though. But there's actually a weird repetition here. Yeah, check. I have to go back. There's some weird repetition. Oh, luckily he didn't go for it. Where do I move my knights? I guess knight here. Where am I gonna be checking the guy? I guess knight b7. I really want to bring my king in, but this bishop pair is making a strong wall here. And check. Need some speed. c5 is a proper threat. Let me bring my king to b4. And you know what? I might actually have to checkmate with a a bishop and a knight now that I'm looking ahead. Now that I'm looking ahead, it's a very real possibility. I don't think I can exchange. Yeah, I never exchange. How do I make progress? Maybe knight a5 was a move to threaten knight b7 instead of doing nothing. This is very risky. What to do? Just making some waiting moves now. I'm gonna end up flagging this guy. You blundered, buddy. Where did I blunder? Watch this, he's gonna take here, check, and lose the bishop. Nope, he's not doing that. But I think knight b7 is like some try for me now. Now I'm getting c5. I'm getting c5 at least. b6. My pawns are moving. My pawns are mobile. b7 maybe. Oh, can't go there because of bishop f there. Okay, wait, I need to just play fast now. I just need to play fast. That's all I have to do. If takes, I give this intermediate check. Ooh, I don't know if you guys saw that one, but that is GG. What a move. The intermediate check. And yeah, we take that win. Plus 7 rating points. Okay, guys, my goal is to get back to number 1 rated in South Africa. I am not playing bullets. I cannot play bullet when I'm streaming. The mouse becomes so slow. Musician Kid is our next opponent. Challenge in rapid. I will play rapid. But bullets, like, I don't know, neutral chess, you are a content creator as well. Surely you know that surely you know when you're streaming the mouse becomes slow. Are you from South Africa? Yes, so I am. I am the South African champion. Guys, subscribe. I have to leave you. This is why you are patsa. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Enjoy your night. What is the theory here? I think there's a line where you lose instantly with b5 because your rook gets trapped. So let me just castle and play knight d7. Now b5, bishop b7 is something pretty sweaty. Yeah. You have to be a sweat when it comes to chess, else you're not going to succeed. b5 followed by bishop b7 is my plan. This is like your typical knight off position, let me just say. Knight here, I'm pretty sure I ignore that and I just play b5. Bishop here, bishop b7. And if they take on e7, this pawn on d6 becomes quite weak. Wait, is this pawn not just hanging? On e4. If I take on e4, what is white going to do? I don't buy it. I'm just gonna take this thing. Oh wow. Now I see. I was not supposed to do that. What's up from Pietermaritzburg? Wow, we got the whole of South Africa tuning in here. Okay guys, it looks like I'm gonna go a piece down. I guess I should have calculated more before grabbing this free pawn. Supposedly, this free pawn. But I still have some chances. My pawns are running. Like, for example, a way to blunder is knight g5. Then I play f4, cuts off the defense of the knights. And wow, I'm actually enjoying this stream. I might do it more often. It's nice to play with the pressure. Okay, bishop there. My queen is almost trapped. But luckily I can go to this square. Flaky. What's up, Flaky? Flaky is my good friend that I met in Bloemfontein. I'm not gonna repeat that comment that Darren just made. Okay, Queen h5 is looking like a real problem. What if I play h6? Simply chasing this guy away. Hi, what the heck? Okay. So his point is if I take knight g6 is winning my queen. Wow. That's a crazy move. I'm really fighting here. Are you winning? Not this game. Not this game. I'm not winning. But you know, I'm the king of the swindle. I find a way to swindle losing positions. So I really want to play this, but then I give up some key squares. So let's try. You know, at this point when you're so far down, you just gotta go all in. Knight here, queen h5. Knight here, maybe I go f4, f3. Some sort of try like this. And I think I should probably maneuver this knight. Maybe not f4 right now because I don't want to be giving up this juicy square. Let's re-maneuver this guy to f6. And if he lets me take and put the bishop on b7. Actually, if in any case my bishop gets to b7, it will be looking very sweet. Okay, his idea is to take on h6. So I guess just queen g6. Protect that. My pawns are quite scary. If I should have gone queen h5, probably, because after this pawn gets here, yeah, after that pawn gets there, I'm gonna try checkmate him. No, okay, let's just go for the attack, man. Let's go for the attack. Oh, his plan is to go here. So I guess we go rook b7 to stop that. Wow, Flaky is the #1 fan now. How do you guys get these fan badges? I think you have to be subscribed. There's a potential knight e5, bishop b7, check. I guess I play knight g8 and I hope for the best. Hello from South Africa. Cheeky Irben, what's up, my friend? Irben Etzebeth. You know, after this guy won all my pieces, he really did not do anything valuable. Like he's just been moving around. Like, yeah, I can just take simply. Do I take though? I can also play king g7. Knight takes d6. Knight takes d5. Also rook takes c2. You should be streaming Cutthroats. No, no, no. I can't stream and play Blitz. I tried to establish that with the fans. Blitz and streaming, they do not go hand in hand. So knight d6, rook c2, or either rook c2 or I take, but then knight takes. Yeah, let's just play rook c2. He has to go, yeah, to keep defense of his bishop. You know, f3 might be something. I gotta create some sort of attack. Maybe g3. Or maybe I just simply move my bishop out the way. You can't stream and get chopped. Wow. He decides to sack his queen. Am I missing something here? Oh, his plan is to go here. But now I just take his bishop is hanging at the end of the line. I don't know if he forgot about that. But from being 5 points of material down, I think I recovered pretty well. I think he forgot his bishop is hanging. Okay, he plays check. I can just block that firstly. Okay, then he'll go here. Secondly, I can just move out the way, which is what I'm going to do. Just need to speed up a little bit. Oh wow. Bruh. I'm dumb. Now he can take the bishop. That was not very smart from me. What move do I play? Do I play f3 or do I play g3? That is the real question. Wow, is this even threatening anything? I don't believe it is. Let me play g3. So if check, I take with the queen. Watch the mic. What do you mean? Oh, did I start speaking without the mic? The problem is I changed I changed desk. Wow, what a move. What a move. I'll have to do that. If I took the pawn, knight here was just crushing. But maybe it's not such a good move because now my king has found some nice shelter. And this followed by knight e4 is coming in quite hot. Okay, knight there. So his plan is to go here. Let's play check. takes queen here, rook here, knight g4, and hopefully I'm surviving. Maybe I can give a check as well. But he just goes rook back. I don't see that move doing too much. Or maybe I just take on h4. Hopefully I'm not blundering anything. Rook h8. I take on h4. Takes. I can go king g3 even. I don't buy it. I can also just play knight here. But this is a very risky position. Let me tell you that. You get no boring positions on this channel. I think I have to go knight g4. I just calculated rook h3 would be killing me. Okay, oh, I can't go there. Oh no. It appears my time is up in this game. Wherever I move, knight f5 is coming. That was a tough one. But we go again. So this game was like, I recovered very well from being like down so much in the opening. Okay, now we are playing a 2187. As I was saying, from being down so much in the opening, I recovered nicely, and then I fumbled again. I fumbled the second time. Okay, this guy is playing the Grand Prix attack. That's the first sign that, firstly, he has no friends, and secondly, yeah, no, that's all. Because who plays such a boring opening? Honestly. Let me just play the standard Sicilian procedure. Standard procedure. And now what do I do? This is why I don't like playing against this opening. Already I'm out of plans on move 5. Knight h5 is an idea. Attack this guy. Maybe I play e6 to play d5. But this does create some holes on the dark squares. But I ain't too worried about those. Okay, d4. Is there no tactic here for me? It takes, queen takes, I move the knight somewhere. There has to be a tactic here, like knight d5 at least. Knight g4. Knight g4 looks like something as well. Queen here, queen b6, king moves. I don't see anything after that though. So probably I just play knight d5. Or do I play d5 instead? I think I play d5 first actually. Attacking the bishop. If takes now, I play knight d5. And this guy spent no time in the opening. That's what I always tell you guys. You need to make sure you You're taking your time, especially in the opening. Like so much can go wrong, like it has done for my opponents. So the key is I'm attacking his queen, and if he moves it off this diagonal, I can throw in queen b6 check before taking this. And his pawn structure is now really bad, or it's going to be after this move. Rook d8. The only problem is my light square bishop, but if I can play bishop d7, bishop c6, then I will be completely fine. So let's start with rook d8. Yeah, if I can get my bishop to c6, my queen goes to c7. That's like the perfect coordination, and he's helping me, yeah, because he put his queen on a square that I was going to attack anyway. And I don't ever see him getting some f5 break, because the square is very secured. Okay, I mean, I was gonna play queen c7 anyway, and now his pawn is hanging. But I might not even take that pawn. But probably I should, because bishop d4 is quite a move. Okay, he's offering a bishop exchange. I don't believe in it. Let me just take this. If I took his bishop first, he would have been able to take this pawn. But now doing it this way, my pawn is no longer hanging. Probably I should play b6, or do I play a6? b6. b6 secures both of these pawns in one move, so that's why I'm going for this move. Also, never take, don't give up your strong d file for nothing. That's a mistake I see a lot of players making. Don't exchange just because you can. Okay, rook there. I guess I go bishop back. I'm attacking the pawn now. I know what he's gonna do though. He's gonna go, I can take this pawn. Take, rook take. I exchange everything. He plays queen a8. Then I don't really like the following position. So yeah, I don't like that follow-up position. Let me just play rook c8. If I take the rook, he takes on a8. Then I lose the rook for nothing. So I could never take the rook. Okay, now if he exchanges everything, I will take with the queen. Maybe I even take with the bishop to keep an attack on this c2 pawn. But what's my dream setup? It's h5, king g7, I guess. You know, this is gonna be one of those endgames where you just have to have slowly but surely improve your position. And eventually the pressure will become too much for white to handle. Yeah, now I'm threatening to take the rook. Rook takes, he has to take with the pawn. So if he doesn't take with the pawn, I will take his pawn on c2. Okay, now I'm very confused. What if I just take on c2? What does he want to do? Like, I don't see anything for him, unless I'm missing something crazy, but I think I think I'm just getting a pawn here. There isn't even a check at the end of this. Okay, I did see this. I thought I can just play rook a2 to defend my pawn. But maybe I even have something better. I think I just go rook a2. Now, the one problem here is my king. It's a little bit vulnerable, but once I play king g7, I'm pretty sure I'll be fine. Like, the only way he can checkmate me is if he somehow gets his rook on the file and his bishop on f8. But by the time he's done that, I can easily just play h6. And next I'm going rook a5 and I'm taking this guy. And he takes here. He takes here, now I go rook b2 and I try push my pawn. Maybe even rook b1. Rook b2 cuts him off nicely though. Or maybe I just play h6 to stop any g5. Let's play h6 first. You know, be extra solid. Now I can play check and play b5. And if I get my pawn to b2, it's game over. So he has to prevent that. Could have played here maybe. Yeah, b4, b3, b2. How's he stopping me from getting to b2? That is the question everybody wants answered. So, where do I put my bishop? I guess bishop c3 here. I can play b2. Takes. I just move my rook out the way. I have to be a little bit careful actually, because if his bishop lands here, that will be the end of my game. Wait, here, rook here. Yeah, it takes. Can I play b2 or not? I don't think I can. Oh wait man, I just simply play rook d1. Then there's no check. Hopefully I'm not blundering anything, but I think I'm fine. How to get to 2000 elo? You need to. How to get to 2000 elo? You need to concentrate on strategy, like strategical thinking. Like there's a stage in your chess career where tactics is not gonna work anymore. You have to focus on the strategical side, and also openings. Openings are very important. So if he takes my bishop, I'm just planning to go rook d1. He plays bishop check, I take, and that endgame is always winning for me. He plays here, I just promote, and that endgame is always winning for me. And if he somehow got his bishop to like e5 or f6, then I would be in some slight trouble. That's the reason I played rook d1, to prevent the bishop from going to d4. The best openings to learn. Always outdoors, at your level, you can literally learn any opening. But I would recommend for 2000 level where I am, I would, like, everybody knows the main lines. Like, for example, Sicilian Night Off, everybody knows that. So I would recommend Con Sicilian once you get to 2000 FIDE, because I feel like not as many people know what to do on the E6 Sicilian. But okay, what do I do now? This should be easily winning for me. Oh, I should have gone King F5 first before making this check. That was a mistake. But that's fine when you up an exchange in an endgame. How to develop your strategic thinking? I would recommend books. Now I just go Rook G5 and takes. Books and even these lessons on chess.com, they are very good. I find them very good. So now I must just take all the pawns, go here, and push my guys. And what? Does my opponent want me to stalemate him or something? But yeah, for me personally, strategic thinking is where the beauty of chess lies. Like, anybody can solve a tactic. With enough practice, you'll be an expert at tactic solving. And anybody can study openings, but it's when you get to those middle game positions where absolutely nothing's happening, and now you have to find a move. That for me is where the real beauty of chess comes. Finding the best move in those dead equal positions to try and make some sort of advantage. Okay, next game we are playing Formiguez from Spain. 2273. So, lower rated opponents, you're always happy to see a Sicilian against a lower rated opponent. So like I was telling Morena Mia earlier, this D6 in the Sicilian, this is a classical Sicilian, I believe. Wait, I can't do this because of knight G4. D6 in the Sicilian, most people know the theory. I forgot this theory though, I'll be honest. I did prepare this for Benjamin Hercules at the SA Open, but I completely forgot my prep. So where to go now? I guess I can play bishop c4. Bobby Fischer's move in the opening. Bobby Fischer said if you're playing Sicilian, just put your bishop on c4 and then play f4, f5 and create some attack. That's how Bobby Fischer. Welcome to the stream, anyone, and Achieve Divine. Okay, this move, what the heck is that? That's gotta be a very bad move. Because now this pawn on d6 is useless. So I want to play bishop e3, but knight g4 is annoying, so I might just play simple move like h3 now. h3 controlling g4. That is a move always outdoors would never play. Yo, my bad. But now queen d2, castle queenside. Put some pressure on the center. Then I play f4, put some pressure on the king side. I can play g4 as well. You know, I'm pretty happy with this position, how it turned out. Okay, rook there. That hangs a pawn firstly. But I don't think I can take. Wait, if I take... play I mean, queen a5 is just winning then. So let me play simply bishop b3. Now I'm threatening to take the pawn. So queen a5, yeah, queen a5 is a nice move. Brother, I always blom. What do you mean by that? Let me play queen d2. Just call me divine. Ah. I know there's a chess player from Swanee. His name is Divine. I played him at the Silver Lakes tournament. So my plan is to go king b1, set up some knight d5 threats, which are very common in the Sicilian. I always blunder when I play chess. How can I avoid that? That one you have to solve a lot of tactics, because if your tactics are very good, you're never going to blunder. Or you're going to see blunders a lot quicker. Also playing a lot, but I do say playing a lot, but a lot of my students, I give them homework every week. You must play certain number of games, and it doesn't really help. At some stage you got to stop playing and develop the critical thinking. You won't be able to pronounce the first one. Ashebe. How do you pronounce it? Okay, now I do have some kingside attack potential, like g4, g5, h4, h5, h6. But that's very long. I would rather get my positional aspects sorted out first. That's why I played the simple move king b1. Also, I'm threatening now knight d5. Bishop e6 might be a good move. It's not English. Yeah, I figured it's not English. You're from Nigeria. Oh, do you know the Prince of Egon? Okay, queen b4, quite a logical move, but that does hang a pawn. Like, I can take this. Rook b7, I just move back. But that pawn isn't really doing anything for my opponent right now, so... Oh wait, he's threatening to take on e4. He's threatening to take on e4. So let me just defend e4 simply, like this. Still g4 is coming. And yeah, g4, I might play h4, h5 first. Not every Nigerian knows everybody, but the prince told me he's like, he's a prince. How can you not know the prince? How do I join your chess academy? Currently I'm working on the website, but actually I finished the website, but I haven't bought the domain yet. So for now, if you want chess coaching, you can just send me an email, which is all in the YouTube stuff. But yeah, oh guys, so what sort of YouTube videos would you guys watch? Because I'm thinking of relaunching this channel, making some content, but I'm not sure what content to make. Like, would you like game reviews or Or what? Oh, a4 is coming. a4 is quite a big threat actually. So I can't play bishop g5. I need to have that guy on lock. So what do I play? Maybe I take him. Let's go, yeah. My plan is to play f4. Put some pressure on f7. And you didn't hire me. Immediately heartbroken. Okay, I saw this move, but I think I have bishop c5. Unless I'm missing something crazy. Oh, I actually forgot that Cypher designs websites. I thought you were just a Python merchant. I'm joking. Okay, f4 hangs the pawn on g4. So I want to try make f4 work. But f4 takes, I take on e5. You can't even really take on g4 because that threat of bishop f7 is too strong. Also, I'm a pawn up now. I really love it when you review your tournament games. Okay. I appreciate that. Can I play f4 takes? You know, that's not my normal style. I normally like to, keep everything nice and solid. But I will go for it. We will go for this one. Also, I'm not really too sure what he's doing this side, my opponent. So, takes, this is what I calculated. Takes bishop f7. Maybe I'm actually being dumb because my knight on a4 is hanging in the end. But if he takes on a4, I have enough time to evacuate my bishop. Or take his bishop. Wait, whoa, I think I missed something actually. Takes king f8. Oh, he can never play king f8 though. King h8, I take here. Take here. I think I'll be fine, eh? I think I'll be fine. What time do you usually stream? This is my first stream for like literally 6 months. This is my first stream of this year. Maybe my second stream this year. By the way, can I take on f7? King takes queen f4. I'm just mating him. I'm pretty sure I can take on f7. That's gotta be a brilliant move, right? Wait, takes, bishop f5. Yeah, I just take. I think I'm just winning. That's gotta be a brilliant move. We will check afterwards. But whoa, I actually missed that he can go to e6. What if he goes to e6? Check, yeah. Wow, I actually missed this one. Whoa. Well, I thought I had knight c5, but he takes with the queen. Oh no, this is not good. Wait, rook d6. No, there's no check even. Wow. Did I actually blunder? I might have blundered. Yeah, rook d6. Rook d6, king d6. Wait, this is crazy. Rook d6, king d6, rook d1, King e5. If he goes king c7, queen f4 is mate, which is crazy. But the problem is he can go king e5. Okay, maybe this was not smart from me, but also he can't move right now, so oh wow. That's such a dumb move, he can literally just take the knights. This knight is not protected at all. I thought I'm protecting it. Shit. Wait, I see a tactic. If d5 I take. Here I sack my queen and I win his one back. Is this gonna happen? But wait, I'm still losing a rook. So what? This doesn't work. Or it does work, but it doesn't help me. Yeah, king back. What do I do? I don't know what to do. Let's just take here and yeah, push the pawn. Maybe I'm pushing my pawn. Hopefully. His best move is probably like king d8. And then I push. I don't see a way for him to stop this pawn though. Oh, but he can just move his queen here. Then I go rook h1. Wow, this is actually a crazy position. Let's say he goes here, queen somewhere, rook h1. I'm just surviving. Yeah, this is a crazy position. But I was completely winning if I didn't go for that sacrifice. But you know, what's the point of playing online chess if you're not gonna go for the crazy sacrifice? Okay, let's see what he does. He's taking his time now. Crazy position. I don't actually see many moves for him, to be honest. Oh, I see this. Here, bishop h3, but then I go rook d3 and I'm attacking his bishop. This is actually crazy. Okay, king c7. I'm not sure what his idea behind king c7 is. I guess he wants to open the bishop. But okay, now I'm making a queen. And we are equal in material. That bishop is quite strong though. I'm trying to put my queen to defend the c2 square. I nearly played rook g1, which would have just blundered. Blundered the rook because the bishop is there. Okay, now my opponent is doing some stuff. He can actually take if he wants. Oh wait, he's threatening this. Oh wow, I just blundered. Oh my goodness. How do I miss that? Yeah, I'm just losing now. Was rook f6 a good move? Where? Where do you mean rook f6? Okay, yeah, I should have just played. Oh, I couldn't play this because of this. I think I'm just losing. Yeah. What am I supposed to play? Oh. Maybe I just leave the rook, yeah, and play queen d4. Like now I would have been. Oh, but still I'm losing. Was rook f6 a good move? Wait, let's analyze this thing, cause I'm sure there was a tactic here. Evaluation lines. Yeah, the problem was I just calculated this, which is obviously mate. But he could also move his king, yeah. So now I thought I was going crazy. Like there's so many variations that almost win. Like this, for example, would win if the queen wasn't like, if the queen couldn't just get taken. This would win. But also knight c5 would win if it was like this. But the problem is the queen can take the knight. So king e6, queen f7. Also, he has a crazy variation I saw in the game. Rook d6, king d6, rook d1, king c7, and this is mate. But again, the problem is he can go king e5, and now there's nothing. Wow. So, what did I play? I played b3. Okay, we established that this was a very dumb move, because he can just take. Now I take, yeah. And yeah, he actually played this endgame very well. So can't complain. Okay guys, last one. Could you have sacked the queen to delay mate? Yeah, I could have, but then I'm just losing my queen, and he's going to mate me the next move anyway. So yeah, okay. Our next opponent, Gorilla. Rook f6 after e6. Gorilla from India. Wow, we have another accelerated dragon variation. Whoa, this is an accelerated dragon though, because the pawn is on d6 normally. So somehow he's played the accelerated dragon, except he's saved the move. That's crazy. So what the heck do I play here? Oh wait, I can play e4. Wait, what am I talking about? Accelerated dragon. I'm talking nonsense. Let me just. I think I can play e4, yeah. My idea is to take and play e5, which is similar to an accelerated dragon plan. Wait, can he take? Can he take this? Wow, he might be able to. Takes. I take on b7. Then take. That's crazy. He could actually take on e4. Knight takes c6, knight takes c3. Knight takes queen, knight takes queen. Knight takes b7. Let's say he plays knight takes b2. Then I take, bishop takes rook b1. I don't think he can take actually. But that is a tough calculation. Okay, e5. Now I think I'm hopping into d6, no? Also, bishop g5, knight d5, queen f3 is looking really devastating for my opponent. I think e5 is a very, very bad move. Okay, knight d6. Next I'm going bishop g5, knight d5, and queen f3, and I'm winning this piece. Sorry, my bad. I did not mean to pull up the news on you guys. Oh wow. Normally when I stream it's on the window capture setting, but for some reason today it's on display capture, so you guys are seeing everything. Okay, knight d4 is a very nice move actually. I like this one. His plan is to go knight e6, I believe. So let me just develop with tempo. Okay, here I can play knight c4. Knight c4, queen here, I can take on e5. I think that is a tactic that I'm having in this position. Let's be having you. And okay, I've been streaming for an hour and 20 minutes. And my rating is exactly the same as it was when I started. Can I play e5 here? I think e5 looks very, very strong. Wow, is this guy dumb or something? He just resigned. That's quite funny. Wow, apparently I got a brilliant move. Let's see. Oh, obviously it's the knight takes e4. Knight takes e5, I mean. That's gotta be the brilliance. Yeah. Yeah. From here, the game was pretty easy. Okay, guys. Actually, I lied. Let's go one more. One more game. We'll play e4. You know, we're switching up the openings as well. Now we have a Alekhine's defense. e6 is a pretty uncommon line though. The main line is d6. You try to attack in the center straight away. So there is this line with a4. My threat is c4 and then a5. Like for instance, if he castles, I now go c4. And if he goes back, a5 is winning the piece. But I'm not actually a fan of this line because it gives away this square. So Let's see, where to develop my bishop is the question. Bishop d3, I guess. Bishop d2, c4. Okay. Actually, I do like how my opponent is playing this position, because like he gets this b4 square for his knight, which kind of shows me that a4 is not not actually a very good move. Okay, let's play knight c3 simply. I also get b5 though. I get the b5 square, and I definitely should not be giving up this bishop, right? Yeah, definitely not. Knight b5 protects the pawn as well. And where does this bishop on c1 go? Maybe to d2. But now I'm gonna castle. I'm going to castle. When I get a chance, that is. Does he have knight f4? No, I just take surely. Okay, takes. I take with the queen. My knight could hop into d6 at some point, but that can happen at any moment. If it happens now, the pawn on e4 isn't actually hanging, because I can take on h2 in the end. Okay, that move I'm not a fan of at all. Like, where the heck is that knight even going? I mean, I might have a potential Greek gift here. I definitely have a Greek gift. Bishop takes. h7. King takes, knight g4. Knight g5. King g6. Wait, how am I saying Greek gift? My queen is literally on d2. Your queen has to be on d1 for that. But let's set it up why did I go there? Should have gone here. Let's set it up anyway. Now there has to be a Greek gift, surely. Takes knight here. What, I go queen g4. Queen takes here. You know, maybe the Greek gift is not actually working, unfortunately. I'm really trying to make it work though. Queen g4, the problem is queen d4. Then I go knight here. Yeah, no, it's not working, unfortunately. So let's play rook c1. I should probably, if I was playing a classical game, I would play a move to try and make it work, to, you know, keep the threat alive, so to speak. Okay, queen takes b2. I think I take on f6. Yeah, let's try open up a little bit. Let's try open him up. Knight g5. Hopefully I'm not blundering anything. But my plan is just to go knight e4. solidify everything here in the center. And yeah, now I'm a pawn down, but I have very strong piece placement. So I should be worried about knight f4, right? Should I be worried about it? I don't know, but I could play just simply g3. Takes here. Wow, I think actually bishop b1 is the move. Bishop b1 setting up the battery with queen d3 at the same time protecting my pawn. Multi-purpose move here. Yeah, so now I want to go queen d3. Threatening some stuff for sure. Surely I'm threatening something there. I don't see it right now though, because rook takes, his king is running away. But there has to be some sort of threat, maybe knight here or something like that. Bishop b1 is a very nice move. Queen d3, knight f4 check. I think he's surviving, which is very annoying. But I can take on c8. So maybe he's not surviving. One thing's for sure. Every game I've had today has been a banger. You know? It's been a solid performance. Okay, what if I just play g3? I guess knight goes there. What else can I play? I really want to just play g3. Like, I don't see what he's trying to do. If he goes... Oh, he's trying to go knight e2 and take the pawn. How do I stop that? Can I even stop it? Rook e1. I'm not a fan of rook e1 because it leaves f2 quite weak. But you know what? Let's just play it. As I said earlier, what's the point of playing online chess if you're not gonna play the most dubious stuff you've ever seen? Also, my knight is protecting f2, so there's no like knight h3 tactics. Because I can just take him. So now I simply want to go g3. When his knight moves, I want to go queen d3. Sets up the battery. And he is being very slow. Like b6 doesn't really even threaten anything. Besides maybe bishop h6. Oh wow. He can just take, yeah. That was very dumb. How did I miss that? That's a simple move. Wow. I guess I have to play this. Also have to take with the rook to not get forked here. The problem with rook c2, he takes my queen, he's defending himself afterwards. Okay, now I have to find the swindle. So the annoying thing is my opponent didn't even win. I killed myself, which is never what you want to happen. I'm not really sure what his threat is here. Bishop here. Knight check. I'm gonna run with my king. Because if I go back, rook f1 is mate. So I have to run actually. Check. Here. Knight check here. No, hopefully I'm not getting checkmated. Oh wow, now he's threatening mate. So that is quite a good move. I'm forced to move my rook. But I'm also threatening some stuff on his king. Like if he allows rook d7, which I think he has to. Okay, his threat is knight f2. Which is genuinely quite annoying. So now if he goes, yeah, I think, you know, my king is is running. This knight on d6 is very powerful. If my king can run and get some checks in here, I think I might be even better. Okay, if he goes here, I just play g4 and then I take the pawn. Then I take this pawn. Then I checkmate him. I think even though I am I'm 2 pawns down, I might be better, yeah. King b5. I don't know how you're gonna get to b5, which is here. Maybe you mean g4. Yes, run with the king, okay. This move is not helping him at all. I can just take with check. I don't know what my opponent's trying to do. But, yeah, what? I'm just almost mating him. Rook e6, rook f6. Takes here. I can take the bishop. I don't believe in what this guy's doing. Oh, knight to block the bishop. Yeah, I think I'm winning here now, surely. I'm the one who's gonna be 2 pawns up. Rook here is his best move, I believe. Mm, yeah. Okay, now my king is just running. You see, this empty check that he gave is gonna cost him the game. If he went rook d8, he was gonna win my pawn. But now I'm putting my king on e5. And I'm just pushing this guy. My king is on the perfect square to help my pawn. Also rook h7. This pawn is hanging. This pawn is hanging. But I think the biggest threat is d5. If check, I can even go rook e6. Or I can just drop my king back. Threaten knight f6. I do have 1 minute though, so I need to play fast. Wow, he forgot about the fork though. So now it should be quite easy. Good strategy. Thank you, Gleg. But okay, guys. That is it for today. I gained 7 rating points in total in an hour and a half. But yeah, that is it for today's stream. I'll see you guys next week. Haat dit as mense aanhou speel as dit clear verby. So yeah, this game was quite nice actually. Like, obviously black was winning after. Let's look. Black is still winning, yeah. There's always gonna be some sort of tactics. Good game, sir. Thank you. So yeah, I thought this bishop b1 move I was very happy with, but apparently it's useless. So yeah, g3 was a very dumb move. Yeah, once I got to this position, black was clearly better. But how to convert is the issue for him. Let's see. He must have had something, yeah. How do you turn on the engine? Oh yeah. He had bishop f1. King h4. Oh, knight g2. King h5, and then he just goes here and he wins the rook. Hello, I think I played against you a few days ago. Crazy that I found you here. Well, what's your username? I was playing a lot of bullets a few days ago. Yeah, after g5. Now, the funny thing is, I felt like I'm better here because I have pressure. Here I'm definitely better. Now it's just a matter of conversion. Yeah, here he should have played rook d8. I think he was his best chance. Because I can't defend the pawn. But yeah, after this check, now my king gets to the perfect square. And yeah, it's just easy. Crazy that I found you on YouTube. But okay, guys, I will see you for the next stream. And yeah, enjoy your evening. Mr. James, how's it? Do you know where I can join the UFS team? I'm studying there and need to play in USA. Oh yeah, UFS legit just had their trials like 2 days ago. Did they not tell you about that one? Also, what you need to do is you need to go to the Kali Human Hall, right? And you need to ask for Karen, because she's the head of chess there at UFS. So go to Kali Human and ask for Karen, and then yeah, she will add you to the chess team. But okay.